This is the 30-day financial cleanse that actually works. Hi, I'm Monica, and I want to be your financial therapist. I'm a mental health nurse practitioner by trade, and I retired early. I still went into a part-time business because I can't keep my hand out of it, but I also made this YouTube channel to help people get their finances in order, no matter what your age, get on track, and enjoy a peaceful life and a peaceful retirement. That's the goal. So let's talk about a financial cleanse. Many people are talking about it online. It's actually gone viral. You'll see it on TikTok. But let's do one that actually works. We want to do a cleanse, not a crash diet, because we want it to be sustainable habits. So a lot of times people will go on crash diets and they don't stay on them. I'm a medical nurse practitioner also, and I've seen everything. And a lot of times they won't stay on them. Many times they're not full. They feel starved. Very few diets have I seen where people are full, but there are some. It's about awareness, not punishment. So you're doing a financial cleanse, which is really like taking a magnifying glass to what it is you do. And you might even then want to explore why you're doing it, if you can. Is there something from your childhood that causes you to do this? Did someone say when you were young, you were in trouble, you don't deserve this, and you thought, when I grow up, I'm going to deserve whatever, I'm going to get whatever I want because I do deserve it. Like, think about some of the things behind it so that you can change it, especially if it's causing havoc in your financial life. Number 2, the rules of the cleanse: no unnecessary spending. That means it has to be, I need it, but like I need food. I need to pay my electric bill. Okay, you don't need to go out and get more clothes. If you have plenty of clothes, you don't need clothes. So that's a want. But no unnecessary spending. Track every dollar just to see where they're going. Do weekly check-ins, hopefully with an accountability partner. I would love for it to be your significant other, but sometimes a friend works out better. And reflect on emotional triggers. Many of us do not even know why we do the things we do. And it's at least if you know it, you can decide if you still want to do it, or if you decide if that's not serving you anymore. So think about, why do I do this? When I mess up my budget, why is it at TJ Maxx I go buy $150 worth of clothes and some of them still have the tags on them 6 months later? Like, think about why it is that you do the things that wreck your budget and try to find the emotions behind it. And that's a lot easier to stop it that way. Number 3, replace. Don't restrict yourself. So if you're swapping out a $7 latte with homemade treats, it's not as bad. You learn to make something. I know for me, my granddaughter got me hooked on this Starbucks caramel apple. I don't really like coffee, so that saves me a lot of money. I like Diet Coke though. And they're not having it anymore. Starbucks said the apple juice went bad before people ordered it. That was the only drink I liked. So I ended up buying a couple of syrups, an apple juice, and I make myself that treat every once in a while, and it's a lot cheaper. So you can make homemade treats that are similar, and sometimes even Keurig cups might be a lot cheaper, and you get something that you really enjoy. If you have a Keurig machine, don't go buy that, or I'm just putting you in more debt. But if you don't have a Keurig machine, do this, because I have one that I would give someone. Ask somebody if they have one they don't ever use, because I do. And if somebody gives it to you, you can buy the Keurig cups, and you might find a coffee that works great for you. I do this with my Amazon, and this has helped me tremendously. And you know, Amazon, in some cities, you can get it within the hour. You don't even have to think about it. I think if you think about it, it comes. But trust me, they're debiting your card. Is put it in a save for later, a wish list therapy. And then, you know, it's coming up on the holidays at this time of the year, or you might have a birthday coming up whenever you're listening to this, and someone's going to ask you, what do you want? And you're going to have these things in your Amazon cart. You can send them links. You don't have to buy everything right away. What I do is, if I'm going in and I need a hair care product and I need it to come, I go ahead and order that. And I found, this, that, the things I think I want, I put them in save for later, and I try to look at that one time a week and really go through and think, do I really need it? Many times I don't even go, and I have thousands of things in save for later, but it saves you a ton of money by doing that. instead of just thinking, because I do think this, I need this hair clip and I'm never going to see it again. I think that when I'm looking, so that's why I throw it in there and save it for later. And sometimes I go through save for later and I delete some things, and other times I go through save for later and I'm like, yes, I did want that book, and I get it. So that's a good thing to do with Amazon, which is so simple to rack up a lot of debt on, especially around the holidays. So let's wrap up, let's reflect on this a little bit. What did you learn about your habits after you've done this for say a 30-day cleanse? What emotions came up? Did you feel like you were restricted, or did you say it wasn't really as bad? And after I went for the dopamine hit, but I didn't get it, I got over it. What changes after 30 days will you keep that can save you money that you can apply towards debt to get out of debt and to get that invisible noose off your neck? Shoot me a comment if you even thought about something that's going to help you after watching this video. Share this video with somebody that you think can use it, and subscribe to Alan Money Talks, where we together talk about my successes and my failures that got me where I am, so you can also get the financial peace and freedom that comes with having your house in order. And trust me, it's peace with a capital P. Have a great day.